Today what we're going to do is preserve some of the peppers we've harvested from our garden. And the reason why I'm making this video is actually because of what's personally happening to me right now. When you're new to gardening, the first thing you do is you learn how to grow the plants. Then probably, most likely, the second year, you say, hey, I can grow a lot more. Well, when you start getting a whole lot more, you start trying to give some away without actually thinking about actually putting some away for yourself. And that's why I'm going to show you this one simple method for preserving peppers. A lot of people don't know that you don't have to necessarily can peppers. You can actually freeze them, and you don't have to blanch them or do anything else to them. You can literally chop them up, stick them in a freezer bag, and put them right into the freezer. Or you can vacuum seal them, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So right here you can actually see some of the harvest we've had for the last few days. We've got a few bell peppers, some jalapeno peppers, and some banana peppers. And really and truly, the only thing you're going to need when you're actually preserving your peppers to freeze them, you're just going to need you a cutting board and some vacuum seal bags. Now the main thing I want you to know is that if you freeze peppers, more than likely they're going to shrink. So you want to cut bigger pieces than normal just in case they do shrink. So what we're going to do is cut off the tops, and I'm going to measure about 1 finger width all the way down. And so this pepper right here will probably give us about 3 pieces, and we'll chop those up and put them right into a vacuum seal bag. And it's important to know that even though you're chopping it into bigger pieces, when it unthaws, you can easily chop it down again into smaller pieces as you need it. And each piece is cut about the width of my finger, just in case they shrink down in the freezer. And after you get them all cut up and put into your vacuum seal bag, make sure you get every one of these flat where they're not on top of each other, and then vacuum seal them up. And there's your jalapeno peppers right there. And now we want to do the exact same thing for these banana peppers. And as you get closer to the top of the banana pepper, you'll see that it has a core, and you can just pop that right on out. And it should be pretty easy to push out, just like that. And then move that over to the side, toss that away or save your seeds, and you can use every bit of that banana pepper there. And just like that, we've got our peppers cut up, and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to try to make sure they're all flat and vacuum seal it up. And now we're going to move on to bell peppers, and we're going to do these a little bit different. We're going to make sure the pieces are about the size of my thumb. That way we can dice them up later on. And this is what I mean about the size of my thumb. Each piece is about the width of my thumb. And I just basically pull all the pieces out of the center, even though I know there's lots of ways to cut a bell pepper. But when I'm preserving them to freeze them, I'm going to make them as thick as possible, and then stick them right to the vacuum seal bag and freeze them. And just like that, you've done bell peppers too. So just like that, we got everything finished and ready to be put in the freezer. If you like this video and you found it helpful, please make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you stick around for more gardening videos. This is where gardening and family values come together. We are Salty Acres, an edible plant business that teaches you many different ways to grow your own food, and also offer an assortment of rare fruit-bearing plants. So if you're one of those people who think you can't grow anything because you don't have a green thumb or don't have a space to grow your own food, then we are here to help you. Once you click subscribe and then decide to take a leap of faith by purchasing our plants, you will always be part of our family. We are here to hold your hand along the way of your gardening journey and are so thankful you found us.